Hi, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is my review of the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery. And here are the parts to that build. I have the Hubble Space Telescope. It has this stand, and it just comes off there, hooks up to these two points on the bottom. It's got the solar panels, which are some kind of gold colored piece of vinyl, and they also have these extra arms for to show that the panels are rolled up. Oh yeah, the stand is a little bit unstable. I've had it fall down a lot since putting it together, but the telescope is interesting just on itself. Has this flap to show for the covering the lens, and and then of course these move around and can be taken off to be replaced with these to indicate they're for the transport portion. And also they have these couple of arms here as well for some dishes. And there's one point in here that you take this panel out, and it's got a couple little computer, or gives some sort of connection tiles that they've put on that are actually printed, so that's pretty interesting. And that is for connecting the alternate stand that goes into the space shuttle. We'll get to that a bit later, but this was a pretty nice little build by itself even, so it's not bad. It's got lots of the silvery curved plates, or curved slopes, and a printed NASA slope here as well. So that's a pretty nice little build all by itself. And then, and it also comes with this display stand, just indicating when it was launched, how much it weighs, and how fast it is going. And then we have the shuttle. So the space shuttle itself was also an excellent build. It has this stand here, which easily just comes off. Just has a couple little holders on it that slide into some points on the bottom. And this has a number of moving features. Of course, fun part is it has the landing gear. So by pushing the this back lower flap in, the landing gear all pop out, and they're spring loaded, and it nicely kind of can roll around on the landing gear. So they're nice little wheels that you put on down there, and then they just go back in, just push them in. There's also the rear, these flaps, this thruster here, you just turn it and it moves those flaps. These just kind of can fold in and out as you like. It's got a couple of pieces where these can open. You can see some of the internal part of where the engines are mounted, and see the mechanism that is turning the flaps there. So that is a neat part. Of course, it's got these two printed plates here with the USA and NASA Discovery, and it's got a couple other, the United States bricks on each side, which of course have the stars on the flag need to point to the front. So that's why the flag is at the front on both sides. So that is pretty good. Of course, main part here is these doors open, and they are covered in 24 silver stickers that you have to put onto these 8 panels. Then there is the Canadarm in here. It moves and turns, and it's pretty simple little build, but it works quite nicely. And there's this little dish and a couple of these like kind of lights. Oh, that one came off. That are in here as well, just to these spotlights on the into the cargo bay. So one of the things, of course, you can do. I guess the cab does kind of come off, I guess, and you can see just some of the internal pieces. That's the below the cab, I guess, where they get ready. And then on the top here, oh yeah, a couple more printed pieces just with the windows up here. And then you can take off that top and see where the crew is, the seats for the crew, as well as a bunch of kind of printed pieces for all the buttons that are used for controlling the shuttle. So that's not too bad. Some interesting builds with there's all the little thruster indicators on the nose and the sides and the back, as well as these thrusters and all these little thrusters at the back as well, with all the little like studs with the hole in them. And then it comes with this extra stand piece that can be mounted inside the shuttle bay. And that can be placed. You take these 2 claws out, and they go into these into the mount points that are on the telescope. And then you take this end and you put it into that where that panel was disconnected, and it goes like so. And then there is a couple of spots inside there, inside the cargo bay, that you can slide this into and just tack it down, and then it's held in there. So that's pretty neat. Once again, this still opens, and when it's on this stand and the NASA printed NASA plate is face up, when it's on its separate stand, that plate is actually facing down. So now one other thing, oh yeah, you can place the Canadarm on there as it's fixing it or going to deploy it. There is one other thing I tried out. So you can choose not to put it in the stand, and it will fit inside the cargo bay. So if you want to see that, so it does fit inside the cargo bay. So I can get now these 2 yellow plates, they make sure those are sliding in there or else they'll break off, and it does fit in there. Oh, it doesn't fit in there with those on. Okay, I thought it did. Maybe it'll fit this way. Nope. You got to take these off. These can't be on. I did try it with these off. So with these on, it doesn't fit. But with these off, it does slide in to the cargo bay, and not going to move around. And with the arm down, which it also does fit with the arm down in the right spot, the doors do close like that. There we go. It's got the telescope inside. Doors closed. So that's pretty neat that the whole thing can be contained in there. And not know and show somebody later that the telescope is inside. So that is pretty neat. So this is a pretty good build, aside from sticking the 24 stickers on these cargo bay doors. That is somewhat repetitive and unfortunate thing you do have to do unless you do like putting stickers on. It's just a lot of stickers to be putting on at pretty much all at the same time. I know Lego usually tries to kind of separate out when you're putting on stickers in most builds, but this one it was sort of necessary just to get those stickers on. It's the silver part is inside is not really something that I think would have been easy to print very easy on these inside because of these ridges, but so the stickers were probably the easier way to deal with that rather than trying to print. Anyway, that was pretty good. Like I said, it nicely pops down and it's all got lots of little, I guess, play features that make it a very nice, interesting build, as well as a very nice display piece. So that is good. That has been my review of the Lego NASA Space Shuttle Discovery. All right, if you would like to see more reviews, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.